All right, the dark is coming upon us. We are being reclaimed as these sovereign entities, stabilized and secure and safe in the mystery, on the razor's edge of consciousness and compassion and creative expression, where all of duality meets. I do want to take this opportunity and invite you into more play together. Currently, I've got these 3 masterclasses for $1 each. Maru, will you please let Chewy out? Thank you, my love. 3 masterclasses, $1 each. And they are a gift. It's what's been a gift to me to experience. And so I am gifting it to you in this accessible way. And the ongoing play on the in the free material, the free resources on YouTube, on other social medias, in the writing and video content, is all expressing my creative, as authentic as I can get, moment by moment, day by day play with this material from these 3 masterclasses, because in my decade and a half of really conscious, increasing presence in, well, is that how I want to say it? My play with self-development, self-awareness, of learning alchemy and regulation and energy mastery. This is the toolkit. And the goal is to be energy masters, to be in the capacity for playful gratitude, full spectrum gratitude, which is in that all accepting point, which is really standing in so many distractions in our center points, and pervasively, persistently playing with perspective in a way that's always coming back to that center point, because the mind has been given so much permission to rule the show, and we're really reorienting back into the surrendered state of feeling and sensing being our primary leading capacities, which relaxes the mind and gives it permission to function at a higher level of consciousness, which is really relieving and enjoyable, and also provoking in some ways, but we know how to handle that now. So on top of the free resources and these $1 masterclasses, I also have memberships available on Patreon, which I believe is where you purchased this masterclass. So there's a fresh energy level, a sweet, kinky gratitude level, and a groovy healing narcissism level. And that's kind of increasing commitment to going into this play, where we the energy level is where I can really receive your requests to design energetic ASMR Reiki transmissions, to attend to any confusion or repetitive experience, or any of the stuck stuff that you're encountering that you would like help stroking and discharging. Available for requests there, and creating 2 members only 45-minute sessions a month. And sometimes those will be live, where you can meet me on Zoom and participate, or we can interact as well, and some will be recorded. And then the next tier up is the workshopping gratitude, and it's 1 workshop a month, but we're available to go 1 to 2 hours, and depending on who shows up to play, And it is bringing your complaints, your woes, your worries. And we are working with sentence structure to enable the alchemy and to bring us back to those center points while addressing the chaos and the complaints. And so that is playing with existential kink, which I go into more in the gratitude masterclass. Having is evidence of wanting, getting all parts on board with the pleasure that is available to you. And level 3 is the groovy healing narcissism, where we really say yes to going all the way into the centers and like standing there and workshopping the stretching and the ripping that can occur. A really vulnerable space for processing, being the abnormal expressions, and like normalizing the abnormality of the intensity of the experience to like neutralize, which can sound like boring or like numbing out or kind of making it bland, but it actually is like, it's that center. It's the getting into the centers and standing in the centers in the face of anything and everything. So workshopping life, practicing that together, vulnerably, addressing the victim stories and the ways that we are actually accidentally perpetuating narcissism in our own lives because we've been programmed to participate. And so we are like reclaiming our self-centeredness and addressing vulnerably, humbly, addressing the ways that narcissistic conditioning is at play inside ourselves and in our lives. And so we are attending to that, which is really fucking powerful. And so I invite you to meet me in any of those memberships or on any of the free platforms. And I'm so, so honored that you chose to participate in this masterclass. And I want to leave you with a little tapping set because I love tapping. I think it's a great way of casually discharging, playfully settling into the nervous system. So even though I haven't always believed that life is kind to me, because I was clogged up with a lot of shit, a lot of stuff that I didn't consciously choose and that felt heavy and dense and dreary and daunting. I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And even though I've been perhaps going through life without this awareness of how accessible energy mastery really is to me, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And even though life is kind to me in its testing and poking and provoking, and even though I can be really resistant and outright refusing, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And even though any of my previous unawareness of these ways that I can play with myself and really be empowered and embodied, not knowing this stuff has affected my relationships and my work and my will to live sometimes, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I am on a path of energy mastery. I am going deep, deep, deep inside myself. On the eye bone. I am getting comfortable knowing myself at this level of authentic presence. I am harvesting and harnessing my free will from everywhere and anywhere it has been entangled. I am feeling the peace of playfulness. I am feeling the power of presence. That's collarbone, side of the ribs. I am in perfect harmony with the universe and this planet. I love recycling energy. And I love and give myself full permission to receive nurturing and nourishing energy. And I acknowledge myself as a nurturer, one who nourishes those around me and everything I am connected to, and the whole entire collective through this simple everyday play with myself. And I like life here on earth so much more now. And I am honored to pass this on to my children, my people, to strangers on the street, to a semi-invisible audience on the internet. I am honored to be present, to be centered, to be this tubular vessel, letting energy move through me. I am so fucking cool. Life is fascinating, and life is kind to me. So much is constantly conspiring in my favor, and I am aligning to let in the best versions of me that I've ever experienced, and the best versions of reality that are even beyond my imagining. I'm willing to take it moment by moment, day by day, and become, through this version of play, an unshakable, self-centered, empowered, embodied person breeding permission. Hallelujah, anyways. Deepest bow to you, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. I hope to see you soon.